Looking for an investment property, one you can put your touch on? I am in West San Rafael at a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom house. The upper level is a 3-bed, 2-bath with a primary suite. The lower level is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a big great room and efficiency kitchen. Each level has its own private deck. The bottom could be an ADU, income producing property. Let's go take a look at what this San Rafael house has to offer. So I have twisted my way up into this little mountain retreat. Here you can see 2-car garage, and this way here is an entrance to the lower level, which is one of the reasons this could be income producing, as this side could be completely private with its own parking space. Now here you can get a better look at what looks to me like a newer fence. Let's go ahead inside. And here you can see is the entrance and the front door. This is to the first level. Looks like you've got lots of landscaping opportunity here. Well, let's go ahead and come in. We've got a combination lock to enter the door. And we've got wider tile here and wood flooring on the main room and down this hallway, and custom bricking here. And if we look, we can see that they definitely have done some custom lighting, some plank custom work on the ceiling, as well as some nice beams. I would say that this is also a beautiful panoramic view, bringing that nature feeling in, and we can see that upper deck. There you go. I like that they have done a cutout for the tree. And you can see that they have this nice covered overhang so that you can get some peace of mind from the sun, or some shade, I should say. And here you can look down and you can see a portion of the lower deck, as well as out there in the distance, you can see the beautiful hills. You can see how big this upper deck is. Lots of potential here. Now you've got one entrance here to the separate dining space. You've got this slider here that does have a separate screen. So if you want that fresh air breeze without any pests, any bugs, you certainly can do that. This gives you an idea. You've got a nice fireplace there. You've got a nice soft tan color on the walls, which contrasts with the white up top. Alrighty, so this is one dining space, as well as a nice little breakfast nook with its own little entrance right there. And here is your kitchen. There's your pantry. There you go. As well as up here. We have what looks like granite counter, stainless appliances, shaker doors. It looks like sort of like a dark, like a mahogany type wood. You've got a window so that you've got that natural light coming in through the kitchen. Here it looks like you've got a water purifier, stainless sink basin, gas stove, and your microwave. Side by side refrigerator. Nice hardware. It looks like this is updated here. Lots of storage on this side, and you've got the glass cabinets. If you wanted to close this space off, you have these double doors, and you could make that other space private. let's take a look this way. All right, so this door here actually doesn't open. If we go this way, you can see this is one of the guest bedrooms. It's got that wonderful big window so that you can see, first of all, get natural light, but also see the nature outside. You've got mirrored closet doors. Here is your guest bathroom. You can see the vanity. You've got the brushed nickel hardware, a little window for ventilation, and you've got the tile and tub shower, as well as your lav. Okay, you've got this fixture here that can shine light on this wall or that wall. If you've got art that you want to hang. Here is the second guest bedroom. Again, look at that big window, lots of natural light, and another mirrored closet. And I'll point out that this chestnut wood floor is all throughout this hallway and these bedrooms. And here is your primary. So again, you've got these big mirrored doors, and you've even got a window here so you can see the front entrance. And here is your master bath, or your primary bath. So it's a shower stall. I like that short step there. That makes it easy for you to get in, get out without a big step in. Sometimes that big step isn't as desirable. This one, you can hardly see it, but it's got this interesting sort of, do you see how this is actually not the full height of the shower, but just that high? So that's kind of neat. It almost disappears in that space. And they've got the black hardware there, which is kind of fun. It blends kind of nice, and it's kind of an interesting way to do that. You've got the two inserts there for soap dishes. Brush nickel. You've got something to hang a towel on. Little extra storage here. It looks like there's some glass shelving. Ventilation, lav, and two medicine cabinets here. And you've got the tile. There's your sink and your cabinets underneath. Little corner vanity for the master. Okay, or for the primary. Let's go this way and check out the lower unit. I'm going to enter from inside the house. Ooh, let's check one last thing. So here, it looks like some flooring choices can be made. You've also got this little nook closet here. You have a front loader dryer there, and then here is a top. There you go. And this is your washer. And then you've got this laundry area here, tile on the back. You know, you've got a little bit of storage in the back, a sink, which is conveniently located next to your garage. Now, I always like a window connected to the garage. This window is looking into the interior. Here is your double garage. Okay, now you can kind of get a look. There is some lighting in here, a little bit of built-ins. So if you like to do a little bit of handiwork, you certainly can. Plenty of storage for bikes or toys. And look at that, there is another big window here. So lots of natural light opportunity for this space. All righty. And it's an automatic garage door opener. All right, let's head down to this bottom suite. Again, you know, this door, you could, you know, potentially close this off. let's go ahead and head down these stairs to see the lower unit. You've got your safety railing here and your entrance into the lower patio. Let's take a look here. We do have a few steps, so sort of like a sunken area here. Also wood floors. So pretty spacious. You've got this big closet space here with some different organizings, a little bit of a darker floor there. You've got this interesting little nook here that you could have fun with. Looks like they've also got television, cable access there. There is sort of a light beige color on the walls. Looks like you've got a wall heater. But again, taking advantage of nature here, you've got all these windows, a ceiling fan. Here is the bathroom. The bathroom's attached to this suite. So you've got tile, you've got this upper level here with, again, a window for a little ventilation. The medicine cabinet. Let's take a look at this. This is an interesting feature here. So it's kind of built into the wall, some additional storage. And this is a tub and shower. So it's got this really interesting, in person, this looks like almost like a charcoal, or maybe where the light hits it a little bit, it might even have like a little bit of an evergreen look, but it's very stunning against the white. Okay, let's go ahead. Since we're here, we've got a slider door attached to this bedroom here, and we can see the lower deck. So this is where the great room is. So that is an entrance into that, and this is that entrance that was facing the stairs. So here is your upper deck where we were just a moment ago, and here is your lower, and it goes the whole length. You've got this safety rail, and then this is the entrance from the street, right, from the garage. So here you can see what this looks like. Alrighty. And we'll take you all the way there in just a moment. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of this lower unit. Again, you've got screens here. There's your slider. Stepping up. Okay, now there is a difference in the flooring here versus here. Even this looks slightly different here. You've got some interesting glass work on the wall right there. A little windowsill here. And this is your little efficiency kitchen. So it's kind of got some cool little modern charm to it. Maybe even like a little industrial. Some good cutouts there. And so you can get a feel for this space, right? So again, you've got some big windows, another slider, and then in the back here, now this piece of flooring is a little different. Right there, you also have this little cutout nook here. Another little nook right there. And then this is sort of another bedroom right here. This bedroom, you have these doors that fold closed. And then obviously you could put maybe some kind of curtain or something if you wanted to make that space private. Now that also, this could be perhaps, and may have been, like an art studio, right? There's a lot of different things that you could do, a work from home office maybe. This could be a space that could be client facing if you wanted the lower area to be a place that you could work, right? Like a mini office kind of a setup. Let's take a look at the kitchen here. You've got this sliding barn door. And sorry, this is the bathroom. So you could think of this as like the guest bathroom. Again, it's got this cool like stone here. So kind of it has this like industrial feeling. You got the little pendant light. That's cool. That's your fan. And then again, a standing shower stall. And you can see that custom glass there. There's your lav. But, you know, everything's kind of got this like stone feeling. It's actually kind of neat. And even this tile. All right, so that's what that looks like. So let's go ahead, back out. I think I left this door open, not this one here. Let's go all the way around and get back to the front here. So really interesting property. You know, there's a lot that you could do with this. You certainly can. And there's nothing that says you couldn't get off the ground with this property day one. I like this. This is cool. Nice little custom work. Here you can see some more of the landscaping here. Cool stairs. So you can see that it looks like there's some, you know, they're pushing water in a certain direction here. Looks like maybe, I think these are for bikes. So maybe that was in a particular place at one point. And here we go. So again, lots of landscape opportunity. Okay. And now we're back to the front. Okay. So lots of things that you could do with this space as well. So again, we are in West San Rafael off Tamla Vista at a property with a lot of potential. There's a lot of things that you could do with this home to make it yours and put your touch on it, and you can just see how stunning some of this custom work looks. So this gives you an idea of what life's like in the west end of San Rafael in this potentially income producing property.